Okay, here's a nice steppy part here. Take a look at the front here, Jordan. This front from my dash cam is so crazy looking. This is ridiculous looking. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Do you see that?
Oh wow, yeah.
Oh geez, here we go.
No, passenger, yeah, right there.
I got my hitch.
Okay, keep coming this way. A little more passenger. No, passenger, yeah, right there. Passenger. A little more passenger.
The worried part.
Passenger. Yeah, right there. Keep that straight line. And now go driver. Right there. Keep that right there. And you need to keep your momentum because that trailer's going to want to climb each of these steps.
Oh, what?
Woo! Slow down.
Now back up a little bit.
Your weight. Let me see what's going on before you move. Yeah, you kicked out the rock that it was climbing on. So back up.
Okay, here we go.
There it is. Keep it going. Keep it going. Oh, you got it bumped again. Back up. There it is.
Now get it.
Let me drop one.
Stop. Don't go too far.
Wait.
Right there, Shane. Right there. Hold. Don't go back any further. Then when you go, try to get speed a little bit.
1 second.
Okay, we just made it up the first little bump. Are you ready?
Yep. Give it bump and just. You don't need to turn your wheel more straight. Yeah, more straight. There you go. There it is.
Yeah.
Keep going, keep going.
This is madness.
Slow right there. Yeah. There, you're good. Keep it.
Which tire?
The right side. Right side.
Fluid tire on the trailer.
You bent the rim.
Shane blew a tire.
I heard a.
Yeah.
Oh, I hit that rim.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
probably why we need to pump up these tires higher. What did you put these to?
25. That's fine on 25, but you just hit it so hard. You're going so fast. Right there.
Cut. Oh boy, yeah. Cut.
Yeah, you're going too fast at that
Dang
point.
it.
Oh, we got one
Okay,
left.
I'm gonna pull it.
The other one
We don't have two spares. We have one spare.
So yeah, pull.
Had my first accident on the trail today. Over here, if you want to take a look, I got a flat. You know, I aired down too low, I guess, is what happened. Something like that, right? Driving a little too fast and hit a bump, and well, there it is. What else is to say? Luckily, we got spares. We got plenty of spares over back here. 2 spares. Unfortunately, our last adventure, we also blew out another tire, so we only have 1 spare. So now everybody's like, do you really need 2 spares? The answer is yes. I don't know what they got themselves into. Come towards me. Look at this. Look at this bouldery area. This is so crazy. This is where we're going up.
I want the feather to go that way. Hard pass. Somebody watch the back.
What were you guys thinking? Coming out here.
Alright, yep, now hard drive.
I want to blow the time.
Oh my goodness, that looks a little, it looks a little tippy.
Right there. So come forward the exact way you are right now. I just want to get past this rock a little bit. So just put it in stride. Go like split. Okay, now third hard. Pack it.
Look at this.
Alright, keep coming. Straight out there. A little bit more passenger. Okay, you're climbing up on the driver's side right now. Just do a little bit. Keep it slow. Then keep that line.
Jeez. Look at this. This is so crazy.
Looking good. Right there, yep. Okay, roll. Got the hard part. Let's see. Go close so I can see the rear. We don't want to hit.
Is he good over here? He's pilling out right there. This is the way to the trailer, you know?
Right there.
Yeah, don't go back any further.
Yeah, are you put?
There we go.
Okay, see, now I'm worried a little bit about your your plumbing right there. Because look how low he is right there. Woo. This is crazy. Look at that. That is so crazy. What? Isn't that crazy?
There you go. Now you're climbing. Don't worry,
He just ripped the mud flap off. Yeah, now. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, back off. Do it again. Yeah, right there. Third turn driver. Sorry.
No passenger.
Third passenger. Right there. Yeah, right there. Yeah. You got it. Keep going, keep going.
Right there. Jeez. Yeah, that's pretty. Look at that. He made it past the tire explosion.
Tires are still good.
I'm gonna take our friend Barthold, the HQ 15, a present. He'll probably appreciate it. Look at this. This is crazy. My goodness.
What do you got there, Shane?
I got a present. Present for Bart. Hey Bart, I got a present for you. You need to melt this on your wall. You gotta frame that.
Yeah, it's ripped it right off here.
Yep. Your back tire, when you backed up, it got caught in between a rock.
Just keep going, keep going. Oh my goodness.
I'm just scared. It's so close to the end.
I know, I thought he was gonna slide down, but
I know.
he just flew right over that.
Dude, I'm like, wait! He's like, no, I'm gonna go. I was like, do you know what's going on back there? Guess it was fine.
Dang, that extra axle.
I'm just scared. It's so close to the edge. I know. The power of diesel. When he's got a diesel and two extra axles on the trailer. Those two extra axles actually a huge difference. Went over that rock. I did get holds on better, doesn't slide.
Yeah, one wheel to kind of lift up the other one.
The power of diesel. Unfair advantage.
Okay, so we've made it through some of the worst obstacle area, and we're just climbing up. It's amazing. I'm gonna have to interview some of the other people driving the 19, John in the 19 and Bart Holden the 15. Like, the 19 is doing incredible. He has a diesel, so I think that torque is just so good for the off-road, but I'm so impressed with how well it's handling. But we're getting up to the top, and we're gonna curve down, and we're gonna get to our camp pretty soon and make some dinner. So we're excited for that. We're all starving.
Thing just floats over everything.
Here we go. We just got to the top of the area. We're going to be headed over down to this cliff ledge here, and right around, we're going to loop around it and drop down some slick rock, and our campsite is just down in a little valley ravine next to that cliff. So going to be a pretty nice little area. Hopefully it's getting warm. Hopefully it will be out of the wind is what I meant to say. No, it's not. It's actually getting freezing cold out here, so it should be pretty nice down there, hopefully. So we'll see.
Quite honestly, just getting trailers in this area is pretty amazing, I think. It is, and there's some nice obstacles we came down here and rocks we climbed over. Only in a black.
So you want to see what's most common on this trail? Razors or UTVs. But we got some Black Series too.
Like surfing.
Mike, we might need some spotting up here. I'm gonna take a look. Have your fire right here.
Part of it right there.
No. Yep.
No.
Just a bump. You're fine.
There. Okay, you're walking off the back step.
Yep, you're clear now. Keep that angle. We're trying to get this trailer a little more straight. Let's go real slow. It's gonna start dropping now. It's starting to come down. Slower, slower. It's gonna start dropping.
Walk.
Now it's starting to come down. Slower, slower.
Things are pretty crazy, huh?
Bart, how you feeling right now?
I can't see it, so you guys telling me it's really scary.
Don't look in your rearview mirror right now. It looks much.
Look at the hit.
And that's why. Oh my goodness! Like it's so.
Check out that articulation.
Jeez. Hey, do we have a level so we can find out that angle? Here's the tip test.
It's a pretty dang good tip.
That was kind of scary, huh? Jeez. Hey, do we have a level so we can find out that angle? Leah, what do you think of this experience so far?
Oh, that's an amazing experience. I'll never forget in my life.
How do you think the trailers are doing?
Oh, it's great. It's amazing. And I think my hubby is also very amazing. Everything.
I'm impressed. Did you measure the
20 degrees.
20 degree? Okay, good.
It looks more than that.
I'm sure your thing's not working. That looks a little bit more than 20 to me, but maybe not. What are you thinking, Bart?
This is pretty amazing. You can do that. And hopefully drive away.
Yeah. Yes, hopefully. There's another one just down here a little ways, so. Oh, geez.
These are definitely more top heavy.
The thing is, they are top heavy, but the whole chassis is steel, right?
Here's that brings the head.
And it's all aluminum on top, so I think the steel, it's like steel and reinforced and more reinforced, so it does have a heavy, all the diamond plating on the tanks. I mean, there's a lot of weight on the bottom. Yeah, if you had a ball, right, a ball hitch, it would just be popped off. It might just pop right out of its socket. And your trailer tip over. Oh my gosh. Okay, nice and slow.
Stand, yeah, like that.
There you go. He's holding it up.
Just do it with a pinky.
Oh, jeez. Come on, Kat. Tell me your thoughts so far. That's enough. That explains everything.
So the other option you can do, looking good, you can just slowly pull your way out. Yeah, you can come around this way. Yeah, you can come around this way.
I feel like I'm always on the sidelines about it, looking like it's gonna tip.
Put a rock in front of that tire too. It'll lift it away.
Watch, don't get decapitated. Don't worry, I got you on film.
There you go. Look at that. Look at that. There's your biggest thing. We need to put a little sealant right there.
It's all right.
That's your trophy.
Still muddy.
Okay, John. Go nice and slow.
I'd watch out, Shane. If it's gonna teeter, it's going your way.
Wait, slow now with the trailer coming down. Maybe go a little bit to your passenger, John. The other, yeah. Just no. So yeah. So like I was saying, go to your passenger right here, and you can follow it. Right. Right off. Yeah. Nice and slow. Slowly you're dropping, the trailer's dropping, so go slow. Yeah, go more passenger. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'd go a little bit more passenger. You can, yeah, there you go. A little bit more, nice and slow. The trailer's kind of tippy here. Slow right here. It's gonna come off a drop. You're good. It is, yeah, like the stability of this one it's amazing, right?
The dual axle.
Yeah, it has to, the dual axle. It's so funny, it's because everybody that buys them, they're like, oh, the single axles will be better off-road.
No, it's the dual axle. The duals are like crazy.
I mean, but this is like, yeah, this is our real first experience of seeing it, like, in this crazy terrain. And it's doing amazing, right? We thought that too. What's your thoughts on the trailers?
Random person from the trail.
Well, you should have seen, I mean, a couple of guys just looking at them, they couldn't believe that they're out here and then seeing them move. I mean, this is impressive. And I go out here all the time with people in Jeeps and off-road vehicles type thing. So to see these move.
How often do you come? Because you monitor for the BLM.
Yes, on behalf of the BLM, yeah.
Yeah. It's so cool.
So personally, Jeeping, off-roading is not my activity, but I do go out with my father-in-law is big into Jeeping and stuff like that. But you know, a lot of the monitoring, doing Jeep Week or even the side-by-side equivalent type things. So I do spend a lot of time out on the trails, you know, the popular trails, and see people getting stuck on, you know, quite a bit. So to see these moving around, it's pretty good.
Pretty impressive.
Very impressive.
Yeah, they're fun.
And you know, it's the same thing. My thinking was beforehand, I was thinking like, oh, you know, the tighter turns and stuff. I would have thought the single axle one would have performed better somehow, but just looking at it now, the dual axle just the way it was balancing it and being able to take you know, the camber off camber so well. Really nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know which way we're gonna go from here. This looks like it's a sheer cliff. Don't get right behind me, is because I might need to back up. No, never mind. This is looking pretty good. Hold on.
You tell me what to do.
This is very, very steep.
You actually might want to go to the left. The straight might be easy too, but the left probably is gonna be easier.
God, I see you.
Well, we've made it down the main part of the trail, and now we're headed down to a campsite in a little valley, ravine area. So we're hoping to avoid the wind. Okay, here we are. We just got down the main trail that we've been driving on all day. Took us about 7 hours, and now we're headed up to our campsite. It's a pretty area, kind of secluded, up and out of the way. It's completely free to stay here. It's BLM, and I think they have a 14-day stay limit. That's one of the neat things about the West, is so much land, so many areas to stay for free. You know, so if you have an RV, you have a trailer, it's easy to jump in and enjoy the lands. But this area Utah has tons and tons of places totally free. So here we are. We'll show you this in just a second. Got to climb up this hill. It's a little.
Whoa.
There we go. Down here, there's some little campsites to the right. It looks like somebody's got a tent out in one of them. So nice little. The nice thing about here is you're not going to really see any trailers. Mostly likely you're just going to see maybe, you know, some people with tents, you know, 4-wheel drive vehicles, Jeeps. So most likely if you have a Black Series, you'll be the only one with the trailer.
1, 2, 3. Happy Thanksgiving! And it's snowing.
And it's snowing.
There we go.
Not Christmas yet. Thanksgiving. Way better.
Holy moly.
Thanksgiving dinner.
We got stuffing. White out there.
Dominator stress test right now.
Over 40 miles an hour quitting tests.
This is insane.
I know it's a little bit too much for sure. So cold, but we're always coming back for more. Egos in this wicked game, it's all for sure. Oh, I've got you. If we figured out what it's all about, takes a second and then we're back it again. Coaster ride for the triggered minds, but I don't ever want us to stop it. Go ahead, then let me smile for all I care. Just wanna stay close, don't take that. Ain't gonna leave ya.
I've never seen snow down here. But we got ourselves a blizzard.
Explode every time you go and slam the door. Adore how we always end up on the floor. We know how to push the buttons to the core. I've got you. If we figured out what it's all about, takes a second.
Last night was exciting. It was snowing and icing. I can't open half of my doors now. Look at this right over here. It's all iced shut. I can't even open it. Pretty cool. Bart, how'd you sleep last night?
Well, for about 5 hours, pretty well. Better than last night. You slept pretty well for 5 hours or so.
You had a exciting experience.
Yeah, we had an exciting experience.
Did you ran down to the ER? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, Kat had an asthma attack, so we had to go.
That's not fun.
Yeah, it was no fun. Got up at 4:30.
Was it warm?
It was warm. Yeah,
the trailer?
Yeah, it was warm.
It's freezing out here.
It is freezing out here. Still freezing. The sun is shining and it's so cold.
Ooh, it's...
Well, it's a good test. Good test of the trailers.
I know, right? This is fun. I'm just walking around. I want to... Woo, the wind. This one? So explain to us what you did right here. This is pretty cool. MaxTrax?
Yeah, there's a MaxTrax, 4 of them. Finn actually did most of the work here, my son, 15-year-old. So what we did, if you look on the side here, we welded this little frame on top of the slider and used the frame with some 4-inch long bolts, 1/2-inch thick bolts, and hang the MaxTrax on it. Now the trick is to get this frame nice and level, straight next to the trailer. And because the slider is not straight, it hangs down like this. So first we marked dead center on top of the slider, a couple marks. Then bolted took the slider off, took it to the shop, and then Finn welded this frame on it. Spray painted black, and there you go.
Yeah, you like welded it together and spray painted it. And
it's super sturdy.
Yeah, it looks really clean. I like it.
And it holds 4.
Yeah, and you put 4 on there.
Mm-hmm.
So did you weld it to the rock guard?
Yep, welded to the rock guard, and the inside of the rock guard.
Yeah, you can kind of see the craftsmanship. It looks really good. Yeah, we'll do this for you at RVs of America, or we'll send you over to Barthold and Finn will do it for you. It will be, but they charge like twice as much as us, so definitely come to us, right?
Get the discounts and chain.
Yeah, right. Only if you buy a trailer from us, though, right?
Yes, right.
No, right? That's a 19 right there, in case you don't know. Our blacks can't even tell because of all the snow.
Look at how tall this thing is.
That's so crazy. Yeah, he's way. He's got a little extra aftermarket leg, which is cool. He's actually brown. Did you see how he mounted?
Yeah, he lowered that. Huh?
The brackets.
Very nice.
And then also added an extra leg for extreme situations like this. Oh yeah, this is an awesome hitch. Yeah, they're super easy to hook up.
What I like about it is because on your truck side, it's like this funnel. So you just drive in it, and it fits.
Yeah.
You don't have to precisely line up all 2 holes.
Yeah.
Like with the poly block. That's really cool.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, it's super nice. That's something we want to start throwing on for people. Kat,
Making hot tea.
you feeling better?
I'll go get
She's like, leave me alone.
I'm making you tea.
Oh, thank you. No, thank you. I'm a little sick, so everybody's being nice to me. Going around. Courtney, how'd you sleep last night? Were you cold? No? You're cold right now. Have tea. Kobe and Jordan, how'd you guys sleep last night?
I slept really good, actually.
It was super windy, but we were warm.
So what's the tip? Take off the solar flare?
Yeah, I was slapping the roof the whole time.
Okay. So take off the solar flare. That's the top. There's an extra piece.
Make sure your windows are zipped up.
Make sure your windows are zipped up. But you slept good overall.
Oh yeah.
Sweet. Look at this. Hello, Leah. How'd you sleep last night?
Oh, it's great.
Great. Was it warm?
Yes.
Yes, you had the heat running.
Yes.
I'm freezing. My hands are freezing holding this pole. This is like so cold out here. So you slept good?
Yeah.
What did you do yesterday? What you cooked?
Pot sticker.
Pot stickers.
Deep fried pot stickers.
How many?
120.
Holy moly! You were in there cooking, and you also made this turkey.
John made the turkey. John
Okay.
and Kat.
In the
They
oven?
worked together in the oven.
That fit in the oven?
About 7 or 8 hours.
Holy moly!
Yeah,
That's
and
amazing.
the whole night, almost the whole night. It smells so good.
Oh, it tasted so good. We had it for breakfast. Hey, John, where are you going? Where are you off to?
Go over and see if I can get the door unstuck.
Which door?
The truck door.
Or can you not open your door?
I'm just going to check it now. I couldn't open it a minute ago.
We've never got like an official review from you.
Ah.
We got one from Leah.
Yeah.
But now you've had a little bit of experience. Tell us about the trailer so far.
I'm thrilled with it. It kept us really warm all night. It went through every bit of terrain that we could go through, dragging it up over boulders and ruts, and it was just fine. Nothing happened inside.
Wait, you said something happened last night.
Oh, well, there was one incident, unfortunately, that I forgot to mention. The dish towel got out of adjustment on its rack, But other than that, everything seems to be okay.
Everything, nothing else is falling apart.
No, it's fine. We could set the temper anywhere we wanted, and it followed us along all the way over here just perfectly. It's a very stable trailer towing, very stable.
What do you think of that trail? I mean, would you recommend any of your friends to go out on that trail?
Not with trailers, absolutely not with trailers. I'd be love to do it with my Jeep, but I would never do it with a trailer that was anything less than these, because you'd be scraping and grinding it all over the place and get stuck and the whole bit. Plus the articulating hitch is phenomenal. It allows you to be at any angle without worried that you're going to disconnect or break it or anything like that. Yeah, I'm just thrilled. I'm absolutely thrilled with it.
I don't think I would tell anybody to go out there by themselves, even in one of these trailers.
No,
just because.
No, I wouldn't go by myself. That's never a good policy.
Yeah. You need a spotter.
Yeah,
just somebody.
Well, it's somebody else, in case you do break something. If you bend a rim or something like that. Not that would ever happen, but
never would happen.
No, of course not.
No, nobody would ever break a rim. Nobody would do that.
Don't be unreasonable. Of course not.
I think they're talking about me. I don't know why.
I don't know. Well. Yeah. Anyway, we've only had the trailer for about 4 weeks now, and we've already put about 2,000 miles or so on it, and we've been in cold weather more than warm, and down to 11 degrees. And last night was probably in the 20s, mid 20s or so. And so far, it's just been wonderful. I don't expect it to ever be any different than that. It's great.
Yeah, they're pretty incredible.
Yeah, and it's really solid. None of the drawers open or anything like that. Or things don't go flying around in there, and the heat's completely adequate.
Show us what you do with this hitch. I want to show that hitch. We were just kind of going over that a minute ago, but
this is called a muck hitch. It's from Australia. It's a fully articulating, based on a 10-ton truck universal joint, with this tapered plug that goes into a funnel on the back of the truck. So you just get it more or less lined up, and it'll funnel itself in and lock just by backing into it, clunk. And then you just drop in the safety pin and off you go. And one of the nice things about this in particular is that with the Black Series, you've got a very high tongue. So you can mount this on top of the tongue plate or under the tongue plate to change your grab height by about 5.5 inches. So in this case, I put it underneath, which made it match up the truck very nicely, and I can open up the tailgate with no problem. And there's zero play. There's absolutely no clunking. There can never be. And no matter how far you articulate it, it doesn't have any effect on it whatsoever. It's just because it can go clear around.
Yeah, and you put it on the bottom because you got a...
Because I wanted to lower the pin height here.
For your truck.
For the truck, right.
You got a stock truck, bigger tires.
I have a stock truck and mine's not real low, but it's a stock truck, and I had to put a rise hitch, as we all do with these Black Series trailers, but that's fine. But if you go too high, then it starts interfering with the tailgate.
Yeah.
So this allows you to drop it onto the bottom of the hitch plate, and then lower that by 5.5 inches so that you can match up more closely to the stock height of the truck.
Yeah.
And this is rated for, 6 metric tons, or which is about 2,200 or 2,400 pounds apiece. So it's rated for about 12,000, 14,000 pounds.
It looks super heavy duty.
And it's also suitable, this particular model is suitable for use with weight distributing hitches if you want to.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so they make them in various sizes. For the smaller trailers, it'd be better to get a smaller one probably. But if you ever have any problem with this joint, which it's impossible probably to ever have trouble with it, but if you ever did, this is an off-the-shelf piece, and you can just go down to the parts store and get another one if you ever needed it.
Yeah, so this is really, it's similar. It's the same concept as the Black Series, but different and maybe a little easier to hook up. And it's a nice.
Exactly, except that this one doesn't have the poly block,
yeah.
And it doesn't have the alignment issue with the yoke over the block where you have to get the pin lined up just right. Because you just back into it, like I say, the funnel piece on the back of the truck just directs that in, clunk, it locks.
Yeah. So you do a lot of cool little things to your trailers, it seems like.
Yeah, well, the other thing I did was I lowered the hitch because it was I wanted to get it to reach further down. So
what trailer did you have before again?
I had an Oliver Elite 2, 23.5 foot fiberglass trailer, and we In the last 3 years, we put 20,000 miles on that. We went to 22 states, and it was everything from snow to hot summer and all over the place. And they're very good trailers too, but they're just not at this level. And the difference is if you want to go off-road at all, or you know, rougher terrain, or any kind of thing that's just not highway traveling, then this is a better choice for sure. And this is more roomy too, and you know, it's got a better heater. I mean, there's a whole bunch of little things that there's no real big pronounced thing that makes the Oliver not as good, but it's just didn't suit us as well as this.
No, Oliver's a great trailer.
They're really good trailers. There's no question about it, and I was thrilled to have it. But when we saw these, then we decided, hey, wait a minute, you know, this really suits what we want to do a lot more, because this allows us to go to Death Valley and come up here to the desert and just wherever we want to go, and it's very suitable to it. Plus, with this Australian jockey wheel system, you know, you can get into a situation where you have to recover it somehow, like you got to turn it around in its own length at the end of a dead-end road, or some kind of a situation like that, and you can just drag this out. If you get it stuck and you can't pull it out, you can drive away and then hook a chain or a line to it from a distance and pull it out, and it'll roll out on its own wheel. So it doesn't have to be used as that kind of heavy-duty off-road trailer, but it can be, and it can get you out of trouble if you get stuck somewhere.
Yeah, so if you do get in a situation, roll this all the way up to here, put this all the way in the up position, so there's less torque on it, and then it rolls around just fine.
You can hook a chain onto the front of it, and you can drag it through mud puddles and over bumps and all kinds of stuff, and just drag it along behind you if you want to.
No, it's awesome.
And yesterday we went over situations with it that was pretty extreme, and the truck, I wasn't sure the truck was even going to make it through, and I was worried about scraping here and there, and having to keep some momentum up to get up over bumps and ledges and shelves and things, and I never scraped anything except one of the swing arms touched a rock on the way through, but nothing on the body or frame or anything like that, nothing on the hitch or the jack, nothing touched all the way through that whole day yesterday.
And that's a Jeep trail.
It's a Jeep trail.
It's amazing.
Yeah, and this is 26 and a half feet long, and it's a tandem axle trailer, and you know, it's and that's the other thing about tandem. I'm a big fan of tandem axle trailers. They tow better on the highway because they want to go straight, and they tow better off-road because they have a better departure angle in the back, and because the individual wheels can stretch over a big pothole, for instance, and one tire can fly over while it's sitting on the other one, and then the second one can fly over while it's sitting on the first one, and so it smooths out absurd bumps that you find on Jeep trails and rocks and cliffs and things like that. It smooths all that out just really noticeably better.
Yeah.
And my truck is not designed to be an off-road truck. It's a 3500, and it's a diesel 3500 Cummins, but it it doesn't have a lot of articulation. It's not made for fancy Jeep trail kind of work, but it's so heavy and powerful that it just kind of goes along.
It made it, right?
yeah, it made it just fine. It didn't have any trouble at all. Partly as a tribute to this because of the tandem axles and the ground clearance and all that stuff. And another thing that I'm thrilled about with these are the large tires and the brakes. The brakes are 5,200-pound axle brakes, 12-inch brakes, and they're very powerful. They're very reliable, and they don't have to work a lot to do the job, so they're going to last a long time. When you have 3,500-pound axles like on the Oliver, in 20,000 miles, the brakes were getting pretty well worn out, and I know that won't be the case with this one. And on downgrades, if you need them to help you, they're right there, and they're very powerful. It's really just all the way through. I can't find things that are wrong with it. I love this thing.
Yeah. Breaking in those brakes, so they're a little.
I had to break them in. We've got about, as I said, I think we've got about 2,000 miles on it now, and they're fully broken in. But it took a little bit of work to get them in. I had to run the controller on the maximum setting for a while, and then I used them occasionally on downgrades. I'd put them on with independent of the truck, just now and then to break them in. And gradually they started getting stronger, and as they did, I backed off the settings on the controller, and now I'm down to about half of what and it's fine. It's just perfect. So I know they work really, really well now. That's it. We just really have enjoyed it.
Yeah. Well, thank you, John. It's John. Shane.
Yeah, thank you, Shane.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah.
We've had fun. We've had an adventure. So we're freezing. We're out in the snow, but
Yeah, we're acting like we're having a good time and everything. And so
I know.
I'm expecting we'll be doing this again before too long.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this is the first annual. So
the first annual event.
Now you're under pressure. You have to keep it going.
I know, right?
Right.
No, that's awesome. Well, thank you, John.
You're welcome.
Go get a scan of everybody again, and I think we're getting ready to pack up.
This is cool, isn't it?
Yeah. Thank you, Bart.
Thank you, Bart, indeed. And he put this on there, which you guys are totally deserving.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you, too. I don't know if I've ever really thanked you, but thank you. I really appreciate all your attitude and work that you did, Really,
Thanks.
I mean, really.
Thank you.
It's phenomenal.
We're just having fun. It's just playing.
Yeah, but this trailer is in a class of its own, and to deal with you guys is to really made it happen, and I appreciate it very much.
Thank you, John.
Yeah, somebody pointed out to me where I actually scraped.
See that
on the other side?
Do you see that one? Is it that one on the driver?
I guess that one. It must have
Yeah, it's because
over a rock.
that's where you went around that turn, and so it hit right there. See that scrape on the red paint?
Oh yeah, look at that. That's the other thing about these. It's got this big tunnel right through the middle. If you can get anything to line up with that, you can get over it, no matter what it is. You could run over a wheelbarrow.
It's so high. They have so much clearance under there, right?
It's incredible how good that is. And when you work on it underneath, you could just get on a creeper and go zooming through there like you're on a highway.
Oh yeah. I like it.
Hi, Buffy. Are you having fun?
Just getting ready to head out. We're all packed up, headed home for the winter. Maybe store the trailers and wait till spring maybe next time. And just had a great time. Had a lot of fun. Not too much damage. We've had a blowout. We lost a mud flap. Hit a window with a tree, but the window didn't break. So overall, I feel like it's pretty successful. I think in the jeeping world, they say if you don't break something, it's not a successful trip. So we've had a successful trip, I would say, for sure. A lot of fun.
Really?
He's spinning all 4 tires.
I can see him spinning a lot.
Where's he
Oh,
going?
he's sliding pretty
Where's he
good.
going?
Where the heck is he going? How is he sliding that much? Does he have a brake on?
He didn't make it. I think he's trying to back it up.
Alright, show him how to do it.
Or he's playing.
Well, there's this car right next to him.
Yeah, that's a bad spot.
Do not back up.
Don't back up.
Better yell or honk at him.
He's looking for any excuse to use some MaxTrax.
Street tires are doing them well. Those street tires are doing really good. Get back up.
Should be cool to have everybody zoom over that hill. Now I know why he's slipping all over the place. Jeez. I'm sliding all over the place. Jeez. Dang, this mud is bad. It's like clay.
You got it. Should I jump in?
Just let him go up, maybe.
Go.
Just keep going.
I'm ready to.
Yeah, it's crazy slippery.
Here we are about to get on the road and head on home. I hope you've enjoyed this series of videos. I know for sure we all enjoyed this adventure. It's probably one of the coolest adventures I've ever been on in my life. At least one of the top for sure. But I wanted to remind you all that these videos, these adventure videos and the tours of these Black Series, they're all brought to you by RVs of America, and that we're located in Utah. And we are the premier Black Series dealer in the United States of America. And if you are seriously interested in one of these trailers, if it's on your to-do list or a bucket list, we'd love to answer any of your questions or help you get into a Black Series. After all, that's how we stay in business. And if you're seriously interested in one of these, give us a call. Go to our website. It's RVsofAmerica.com, and we'd love to help you out. And I also wanted just to reassure you that we will give you the best deal in all of America. We can give you the best deal. We can ship anywhere in the U.S. From watching our videos, you've seen that not only do we focus on, the sale of this trailer, if anything, we want to take our customers out on adventures. And that's something that we do that's unique to anybody else. A lot of places, they focus on that transaction, and then after the sale, it's kind of you're on your own. And here at RVs of America, that is absolutely not what we want to focus on. We want to take our customers on adventures. We feel that buying a trailer and an RV, it should be an experience, not just a transaction. And so everybody that buys a Black Series from us, that's something that we're going to do, is we're going to try to build a community, an owner's community, and have these adventures. And hopefully, if you end up getting one from us, we'll see you on an adventure soon, and that would be a lot of fun. It's because, at the end of the day, relationships and the communities that we're part of, those are the things that we remember for life. Life's not about just getting transactions and sending people on their way. It's about, building memories that will last your entire life. And so we hope you've enjoyed these movies once again. Thank you for watching, and make it a beautiful day.